on a battleground. With bullets whizzing by my head, the bombs are all around. I try to fight the enemy, but they're invisible. No place to run and hide, extremely inhospitable. A barren land that's treacherous and perilous. Malicious villains all around me that are merciless. It's a hazardous environment that's sinister. I feel like Jonah in the whale, like I'm a prisoner. And just like him, my weapons are not physical. My arsenal consists of powers that are spiritual. I got a sling and stone to face all of my giants. Even if I'm all alone, trapped in a den of lions, I can count on God to get me out of anything. I can trust His word over absolutely everything. No matter what the battle is, He is more powerful. Shatter any obstacles thought to be impossible. He can humble nations who think they are infallible. Crumble city walls like in the days of Jericho. You want a fighting chance? Then dig into the biblical. This battle's for your own eternal soul, and the time is getting critical. Sometimes life is just like on the movie screen. Sometimes life is just like in a scary dream. Sometimes life is thinking what comes after death. Cause sometimes life is taking in your last breath. Sometimes life is just like on the movie screen. Sometimes life is just like in a scary dream. Sometimes life is thinking what comes after death. Cause sometimes life is taking in your last breath. It's not a dream, although it seems extreme. Monsters lurking every day, not just on Halloween. Hollywood is not the only place you'll see these things. Be diligent and look out for the devil's evil schemes. So many minions all around us in their human drones. Demonic beings using people like the stepping stones. It's like you're walking through the middle of a minefield. In any second you're a bug hitting a windshield. Treat your happy enemies that want a headshot. You see oppression and possession as the gunshot. So what's your defense? Are you well protected? If they shoot their flaming arrows, will they be deflected? It's time to grab your shield, put on your suit of armor. Read and believe Ephesians 6 before you walk any farther. Cause this is His fight, and He's gonna bring it. We got Almighty God who's on our side and undefeated. He will deliver us from evil, from the sting of death. And even if you try to fight Him, every tongue will confess He is the King of all kings, our Father's glorious. He is the Lord of all lords, He is victorious. Put us at the front lines, we're charging full speed. We have no fear of what's to come because we follow His lead. We have the power of His word, the greatest weapon, to destroy and expose all the enemy's deception. Sometimes life is just like on the movie screen. Sometimes life is just like in a scary dream. Sometimes life is thinking what comes after death. Cause sometimes life is taking in your last breath. Sometimes life is just like on the movie screen. Sometimes life is just like in a scary dream. Sometimes life is thinking what comes after death. Cause sometimes life is taking in your last breath.
Fellowship's eternal flame. Once again, Midsummer sets us free.
Red cloaks, black robes, skull and bones. Welcome, folks, to a tour of the Bohemian Grove, a remote place 75 miles north of San Francisco. There's a private redwood forest reported to be a meeting place of the most powerful men on earth. 2 weeks out of the year they meet in seclusion, discussing who will be the next president and mastermind ideas to keep people in the dark about these illusions, confusing the mass populace with the idea that freedom still somehow exists, and making us think that we need elected puppets to control the things we simply cannot fix. The creation of false threats and controlled opposition they call terrorism, a mission to put America into submission under the thumb of Big Brother, who's come to protect us from evil Muslim terrorists and health threats, maintaining our protection by injecting us with drugs and taking naked pictures of us every time we fly out of airports. How many more lives will it take? How many more rights will be taken away in the name of safety and protection before we stand up and take side with the fact that we should be willing to fight to live lives without a fear of government intervention. A united shout in the midst of this darkness, pounding our fists in the jailhouse doors of this so-called democracy, while these rich fools get drunk and run around redwood trees, secretly burning human effigies. The so-called Republican right, the liberal left,